things happen the way they were. And so those that are meant to wake up are going to wake up, and those that are unfortunately under this huge mind control, heavy amnesia, are going to have a very hard time to cope with things, to the point where they might even, not even make it, have a nervous breakdown. So everyone's going to react differently. But this huge disclosure is meant to act as a final catalyst to really much trigger the awakening of humankind here on the earth.
Yeah. Okay. So is the earth really overpopulated?
Well, about 40% of the so-called people of the earth are soulless. They're actually either clones, or they're extraterrestrials, or they're inorganic ones, or they're NPCs, which is all pretty much one and the same. There's only about 3 to almost close to 4 billion people that really have souls. The rest are soulless, or NPCs. They're not real. They're just there as part of the agenda to make life hard for those that have souls. And a lot of those people are in positions of power. A lot of them are, Hollywood actresses and actors. They're not the real people anymore. They're all clones. So that's also going to come as a shocker to most, that, we do live in a sci-fi world, that, we have been using advanced genetic engineering and cloning and other means of, creating different, clones and hybrids and cyborgs. I mean, all that stuff is going to come out eventually, because all that stuff exists.
Yeah. Wow. I'm just picturing it now, thinking, my goodness. Now, Tartaria, you've spoken about Tartaria quite a bit before, but a lot of people are seeing, or thinking they're seeing in our current reality evidence of Tartaria, so Tartarian buildings and things like that. How does that work?
Well, what's happening is, because we are shifting back into the fifth dimensional Earth where Tartaria existed. See, Tartaria was also known as a golden age here on the Earth, and that that memorance was wiped out from our consciousness when the Cabal rewrote history. So, because we are shifting into the fifth dimensional Earth known as Terra, see, Earth has 5 aspects. Earth exists in 5 different levels of reality, each consisting of 3 dimensions. So, right now we're on the lowest dimensional Earth, which consists of dimensions 1, 2, and 3. Well, the Terra Earth consists of dimensions 4, 5, and 6. And that's where Tartaria exists. So that's where we're shifting again. So that's why all the evidence of Tartaria is slowly coming back. Wow. And I know. And not to mention Atlantis and Lemuria are also going to be fully intact upon the translation of our, the Earth entering the 4th, 5th, and 6th levels of densities of reality. In other words, we're going from harmonic universe number 1 into harmonic universe number 2 when this shift takes place, which is going to totally change everything. Awesome. Yeah.
So is this like the Mandela effect, and why some people can see it and some people can't?
Yeah, that could be a possibility. Well, also the CERN, the Cabal through CERN for the last 28 years has been trying to erase our history. And so, trying to alternate different scenarios that happened in the past. So that explains the Mandela effect as well.
Yeah.
They multiple versions of the Earth, unfortunately.
No, it is really interesting, because there's such a fascination with Tartaria, and then when you start looking for it, you see more and more. But that makes perfect sense, because we're already shifting back into that dimension. That makes perfect sense. So I know